Hello, I'm Oscar Brand. International troubadour William Clauson pays a return visit today to the world of folk music. I've slung my guitar o'er my shoulder, and I've wandered this country around. And the tunes that I've heard in my journey have sung up a wonderful sound.
The World of Folk Music is brought to you each week at this time as a public service on behalf of the Social Security Administration. Today, William Clauson joins your host, Oscar Brand, as we explore the world of folk music and learn about the protection you're building for yourself and your family through Social Security. Do you know what the Social Security tax rate is? What it will be in the future? What happens to the money collected? Answers to these questions shortly. But first, let's hear from Oscar Brand.
Old Grumbler swore by the shirt he wore and the green leaves up on the tree. He could do more work in a day than his wife could do in 3. Well, Mother Grumbler looked at him, says, why not try it now? Just you do all the work in the house and I'll go follow the plow, I'll go follow the plow. She turned on her heels and she went to the field. She left him there alone. He was stirring the pot and he soon forgot to rock the cradle low. Well, he went to churn the jar of cream that stood inside the frame. He forgot the fat in the pot and it went all up in flame, all went up in flame. Well, he went to watch a speckled hen for fear she'd go astray. He dropped the yarn in the middle of the barn and it tangled in the hay. Then he went to milk the old gray cow for fear she would go dry. She reared and she flicked and she flinched and she kicked and she tapped him in the eye. She tapped him in the eye. He looked to the east and he looked to the west and he saw the setting sun. He saw his wife on her way back home and his work not nearly done. So he took her hand and he made her stand. He said, now I agree, a woman does more work in a day than a man can do in 3. A man can do in 3. A man can do in 3. That's the old song about the farmer and his wife. Today we welcome back the distinguished recording and concert artist, Mr. William Clauson. Bill, it's been about a year since we last got together. What kind of a year has it been for you?
Well, it's been a busy and a most interesting one, as usual. I've had the opportunity of visiting many countries, giving concerts in various countries, and also I've found time to settle temporarily in Stockholm, Sweden, where I'm now living.
An American settled in Sweden who sings in many languages. And we're particularly anxious to hear another one of your fine Spanish numbers.
This is one of my particular favorites. In concerts, sometimes I'll ask if the audience knows what a grito is.
Well, I know what a grito is, having attended many of your concerts, but I suspect that the members of our audience might like to be enlightened.
All right, well, I'll show you in the song just exactly what a grito is. And the song Guadalajara describes simply the beautiful city of Guadalajara in the state of Jalisco.
Guadalajara, 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 Guadalajara. Tienes el alma de provinciana, hueles a limpia rosa temprana. A verde cara fresca del río son 1000 palomas tu caserío. Guadalajara, Guadalajara, sabes a pura tierra mojada. Ay, qué lindo es Guadalajara, caray, hombre. Ay, 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 colomitos lejanos. Ay, ojitos de agua hermano. Hay colomitos inolvidables, inolvidables como las tardes y en que la lluvia desde la loma irnos así hasta Zapopan. Pues vámonos, ya está lloviendo, caray. Ay, 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 la que pa' que pueblito. Tú saborosas jarritas. Hace más fresco el dulce tepache para la birria junto al mariachi que en los pareanes y alfarerías suenan con tristes melancolías. Ay, 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 ay. Guadalajara, Guadalajara.
William Clauson with Guadalajara. Bill, I think we still need a definition of grito.
Well, it's simply...
Ah, now we know. And now let's tarry for a moment on our journey through the world of folk music for some interesting and important information from
Roy Swift
and Wallace Kendall
of the Social Security Administration. Gentlemen, letters from our listeners have been clogging our mailroom, so let's get right down to answering some of them. Roy, suppose you take the first one. It's from a man who lives in Chester, Pennsylvania. He wants to know more about Social Security taxes, how they're collected, how much they are.
Let's take the questions in order. If you work for someone else, your employer deducts the Social Security tax from your wages. He adds an equal amount to it and sends the total tax that's collected to Internal Revenue. On the other hand, self-employed people send their Social Security tax in along with their income tax report.
Now, what about the rate of tax? How much is it now, and what will it be in the future?
Well, right now it's 3 5/8% on the employee and the employer for the first $4,800 earned in a year. The tax for 1963 on self-employed people is 5 4/10%, but the first payments at that rate won't be due until early in 1964. The tax rate will go up in 2 more steps until 1968, when it'll be 4 5/8% for employee and employer, and 6 9/10% for the self-employed.
Now, Wallace, here's one along the same lines from a woman in Albany, New York. She wants to know what happens to the money collected in Social Security taxes.
It all goes into 2 trust funds. This money can be used only to pay Social Security benefits and the operating expenses of the program. The expenses run about 2 cents of the benefit dollar.
What kind of benefits are paid?
Social Security pays benefits to you and your family if you retire in old age or become so disabled that you cannot do any substantial work. And it pays benefits to your family if you should die.
One final question, Roy. How can people get more information on Social Security money and benefits?
Well, Oscar, there are actually 2 booklets that give you this information. Booklet number 35 is about your benefits and your responsibilities under this Social Security law. That's booklet number 35. Now, booklet 36 is about the Social Security trust funds and how they're handled.
Both are available free at your nearest Social Security office.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back now to our guest, William Clauson.
You know, since I saw you last, Oscar, I've been very busy writing children's songs and nonsense songs, and I've recorded a lot of them. And this is one of those particular songs called Mr. Cat. Once recently there lived a cat, quite round and plump, but not too fat. He fed on frogs and curried rice, and ran a school for ginger mice. He taught them how to sing and pose, and beg for cheese, and blow their nose. He was a feline of renown, and serenaded all the town. A troubadour was he at night, and he yowled and howled with all his might. But if a lady shouted, "Cease!" he'd stop because he liked to please. His socks were made of purple silk, his bath was filled with buttermilk. He had at least 400 ties, each one was green to match his eyes, and just for fun, he kept one toy. It was a naughty little boy.
William Clauson with Mr. Cat. Bill, it was wonderful having you with us.
Thank you, Oscar. It's been a pleasure being here. It's always nice to see you, and it's very nice to be back in the States on tour once again.
Now I'd like to sing a companion piece to your Mr. Cat. This is a children's song I learned many, many years ago. It's called the Yonder's Tree, and I think a yonder's tree is just a tree over yonder. I had a rooster, my rooster pleased me, and I fed my rooster by yonder's tree. My little rooster goes cock-a-doo-doo, da-doodle-da-doodle-dee-doo. Next I had a cat, and my cat pleased me. I fed my cat under yonder's tree. My little cat goes meow, meow, meow. My little rooster goes cock-a-doo-doo, da-doodle-da-doodle-doo-doo. Then I had a dog, and the dog pleased me, and I fed my dog under yonder's tree. My little doggy goes arf, arf, arf. My little cat goes meow, meow, meow. My little rooster goes cock-a-doo-doo, da-doodle-da-doodle-doo-doo. I had a goat, and the goat pleased me. I fed my goat under yonder's tree. My little goat goes meh. My little dog goes arf, arf, arf. My little cat goes meow. And my little rooster goes cock-a-doo-doo, da-doodle-da-doodle-doo-doo. Then I had a pig, and the pig pleased me. I fed my pig under yonder's tree. My little pig goes my little goat goes meh. My little dog goes arf, arf, arf. My little cat goes meow. And my little rooster goes cock-a-doo-doo, da-doodle-da-doodle-doo-doo. And finally, I had a horse, and the horse pleased me. I fed my horse under yonder's tree. My little horse goes cluck, horse goes, My little pig goes, my little goat goes, meh. And my little dog goes, arf, arf, arf. My little cat goes, meow. And my little rooster goes, cock-a-doo-doo, da-doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. That was the yonder's tree, and I really knew what sound a horse made all the time. And I know this is Oscar Brand, and I'm sure this was today's edition of The World of Folk Music. I've slung my guitar o'er my shoulder, and I've wandered this country around. And the tunes that I've heard in my journey have sung up a wonderful sound.
The World of Folk Music, starring Oscar Brand, has been presented as a public service by your Social Security Administration to acquaint you with the benefits Social Security provides for you.
There's sadness and joy set to music, the story of life in a song. I guess we'll just keep on a-singing as we go a-traveling along.